Yep, I'm in a brand new area of Chucklehuck Woods.
Also, I literally have the Kamen Rider Geats action figure right here, sitting on my desk right now.
So Kamen Rider's been running for quite a while, huh?
Since 1971.
Interesting.
Yeah. This is Wink saying like, oh, would one of you like to voice the snail?
1971.
Yep. Okay. This is Winkle Coliseum.
It's Winkle Coliseum. Surviving it is hard.
Yeah, probably be a good idea to save first before going in there.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of times where I've been burned by. Yeah, they do the thing where there are invisible blocks, so you have to pay it. So you have to look out for them. And by the way, I believe the information that I talked about before. This is a all stash run, so anytime Mario and Luigi levels up, I only increase their stash points, which is basically their luck stat.
Oh, apparently Geet started and I didn't notice. Whoops. I'll be back in a bit.
Well, that's 30 minutes early.
Wait, no, I'm sorry. No, I'm wrong. Sorry. No, the show before Geets has started. Not Geets.
Oh.
I don't care what there's before Geets.
So have you seen anything of the American Kamen Rider?
There's been 2 American Kamen Riders. There was Saban's Masked Rider back in 1996. And Kamen Rider Dragon Knight in 2009. I have seen both.
I did not know about Dragon Knight.
Yeah, I saw.
Dragon Knight.
Yeah.
Dragon Knight is the better one.
Oh, I would hope so, because I know about Saban's Masked Rider, and boy howdy, is that a show that exists.
The sad thing about Dragon Knight is that it didn't do very well, and the final 2 episodes never aired on TV at all.
Jeez. Yeah, I know that out of all the American adaptations of Japanese media, Saban's Masked Rider is one of them.
It certainly is one of them. Did you see that? You know, Furbus, the weird creature from Masked Rider.
Yep.
Some fans recently were able to get a hold of the mask for Furbus and have started restoring it.
Oh Lord.
To preserve it for
Furbus
historical purposes.
Should have killed it for historical purposes.
Listen. Preserving things is cool.
There are certain things that do not need to be preserved.
I think everything deserves to be preserved no matter what. Even if it sucks. And it's terrible.
Everything.
Yep. This is Winkle Coliseum reception. Are you up to the challenge? Entrance fee is 500 coins.
Someone joined us.
Hello, Aiden.
He did indeed.
Hi, Aiden.
Hey guys.
Whoever you are. Hello, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, Aiden, this is Collector Canine.
Hi.
He is a massive fan of Saban's Masked Rider.
I am not.
Pay 500 coins and the rest is free. 500 coins.
I'm pretty sure they call it something different in Japan, but yeah, he's a tremendous fan of that series.
Massive fan of what?
Saban's Masked Rider.
No. Saban's Masked Rider is bad.
You go learn the secrets of the Winkle Kingdom.
Kamen Rider. Henshin.
Okay, we're entering the Coliseum.
I'm very bored.
Oh dear. I'm gonna have to...
Oh.
I need to adjust myself for this. Welcome to
You gotta check yourself before you end up wrecking yourself?
Yeah. Always good to check yourself before you wreck yourself.
I don't even know what's going on right now.
Please
Join
explain
the
the
club.
Chocola bounce.
Yes,
There's a
I need
cola
I
bounce?
need an explanation of this thing.
Okay. Aiden, since you just got here, would you like to voice the snail? These are the
Man,
Winkles,
he
by
just
the
got
way.
here and you're already putting him to work. Wow, Zero.
Sorry.
Okay, alright, I'll explain the rules to you. Winkle Coliseum is a fun place. Try to beat as many Chokoroks as you can within the time limit. Are those the things from Zelda?
It sounds like them.
These
That
are
kinda looks-
Chokoroks.
That kind of looks like them.
They look like Octoroks.
They are
Probably what they're meant to
Octorok.
be. I can't wait to bomb some Dodongos.
Look,
Boy,
one shot out of a rock. You touch one, it shocks you. It startled me too. I will move. What? Chocola rocks change colors. Hit a Chocola rock with your Chocola board, and it will change color. Hit the Chocola rocks with these. Hit the Chokoroks with these rocks to destroy them.
I got a rock.
This is a barrier mushroom. Okay, we know what the barrier mushroom does just by the name. Chokoroks
I
sometimes
don't.
spit these out.
I don't know what it does.
It separates Berlin into two distinct entities.
can we just continue with the explanation, please?
Get one of these to get wrapped in a barrier. You can't take these from the Colosseum because
though they
that
would-
would break the balance of the game. You're wrapped in a barrier. As if you couldn't tell. Now you can touch a Chocola rock without being shocked. No taser for you. Chocola rocks hit the barrier and fly off to maybe destroy a Chokorok. Or an orphanage, I don't know.
Either one could work. Really, it depends on your personal preferences.
Use the control pad, moves you, A or B, rotates you. So how many Chokoroks can you beat before I get to the other side? You'll need luck. You also need to bribe me the amount of $5,000. My explanation is
gonna-
done.
We're gonna need a whole lot of Energon and a whole lot of luck.
Ready to try the mini game I just painstakingly explained to you?
Oh, this looks not
Very simple
fun.
for all that explanation.
Looks horrible.
Yeah.
Bullet
So
hell,
how do you
bullet
rotate?
hell, bullet hell.
You hit A, or,
He's
you
using
hit A and
the-
B.
Yeah.
A and B rotate, and then control pad moves up and down. Okay. This could be a banger of a Mario Party game, though.
Probably.
Oh yeah, this looks bad enough that it would destroy your friend's relationship.
Just imagine like this is two-player, one person controlling Mario, one person controlling Luigi.
That would end so many friendships.
Dude, that Mario Party would end in a murder.
I've seen this before. There's going to be so much frustration involved. It's only going to end up one of two things. It's either going to be a murder or gay butt sex. Those are the only two options.
Looks like that. This looks like in any other Zelda game, you would need to play this in order to get a necessary sword upgrade to beat the final boss or something.
No, I'd say
Oh,
more along the line.
incredible.
No, I'd say more
Go
along the
ahead.
lines of just getting like a heart piece.
Yeah. Oh, incredible. You did it. The high score is yours. Somehow.
Yeah, this would be one of those mini games that's just tucked away in some random town, and you can get
Lord.
a heart piece for it, but good lord, is it not worth it at all?
You are
Yeah.
champion. Take this. The Winkles acknowledge you. You got the Winkle card.
That is as she said. That is a shell, good sir. That is not a card.
Okay, so I've been
Are we
acknowledged
going to
by
Shell
the
City?
Winkles. So now I am been acknowledged by the Winkles. So I think I just tried to figure out where to go next. Because this is the
When are we
area.
going to go to Shell City to rescue Neptune's crown?
Get the crown and save the town and Mr. Krabs!
Now that we're men.
We could do anything now that we're
Now that we're
men.
men.
And remember when SpongeBob was good?
I own
now
the
I'm
first
just
4
imagining, like,
seasons
Dennis-
of SpongeBob on DVD.
Now I'm just imagining Dennis showing up and ripping off Mario and Luigi's mustaches. Of course they were fake! This is what a real mustache looks like. He grows it out and it's the same color as his hair.
That is the Winkle card. You are the Coliseum champions. Winkles acknowledge you.
It's not a card, my guy. It's a shell.
I don't know if I like Winkles acknowledging me.
We don't know what the Winkles truly desire. This is an elaborate ruse to get us alone and isolated.
Oh.
Oh, look. It's our thief again. Oh, by the way, you mentioned the shenanigans involving Bowser. Yeah, while Bowser didn't have his memory, he was this guy's minion.
Called Rookie.
Why does his overworld sprite here look vaguely like a Ninja Turtle?
Because he is a rip-off Ninja Turtle.
Oh no,
He is one radical dude.
Oh no, he's not a rip-off Ninja Turtle. We have those in Paper Mario.
It's funny how Nintendo's so willing to play fast and loose with copyright law, but at the same time, anyone making fan art or fan games of their properties gets the Nintendo dick as quickly as possible.
No,
Oh,
you
yeah.
don't understand. Nintendo owns everything.
No, that's Disney.
It's a war between Nintendo and Disney.
Both of them competing to see who can cease and desist you the fastest.
I mean,
Yeah.
Microsoft's also in there too. Microsoft is also trying to own everything.
I remember Aiden.
And Google.
Aiden, I believe you voiced this guy already.
Okay. Oh, what is this? Oh, I say. You guys again? But I found this treasure first, you hear? It's mine, see?
Did Mario just T-pose to assert dominance?
Oh, yeah. They backed him into a corner. We know where this is going. I've seen the furry art.
Oh, no.
Sure. You guys are real tough teaming up on me. Don't think you can beat me just 'cause I'm alone and small and afraid.
Okay, so which brother's taking the front and which brother's taking the back?
Oh, you know for a fact Mario goes for the rear. It's my solo debut on the battle line, see?
Nine was worried about us, was worried about cursing on the stream, and then here we are telling these kinds of jokes.
Yeah.
Oh, so I just found out literally right this second that apparently the Pokemon TCG's English version is going to be switching to looking more like the Japanese cards.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I kind of have enjoyed the card's total lack of consistency, though. like it's not total, but like how there's the different variations. Like we have the cartoony art style versions, the more realistic ones, the ones that match up
Yeah,
the
I
games
keep
pretty
this
nicely,
time
the
on
ones
that.
that are like
I was kind of meaning like
real.
so the Japanese versions of the cards are like laid out a little differently, like
Yeah.
slightly different colors and stuff. Like they have silver borders and whatnot.
That's weird.
The U.S. ones are switching over to that, even though the Japanese cards have had that for like a decade at this point.
I like the gold
Oh,
borders. Those are really nice. They're snazzy.
Oh, excuse me a second. Let's see here. I'm trying to think.
Yeah,
trying
fire and beating his ass like a Cherokee drum doesn't seem to work. So, shock therapy.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Beating his ass like a Cherokee drum.
Nope.
What? You got the lucky hit. That means it's
A
what
crit.
he's weak to.
No, that's critical if it's weak. It's critical if it's if it hits his weakness. It is
I thought this game did something weird with that. Never mind.
yeah.
You want
It does
something
something
I
like
find
Shin
really
Megami Tensei,
weird.
but it uses different terms.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to I was going to say there is I think there is like a I'm trying to think if this is like a bot.
Shin Megami Tensei. Now I'm thinking about what is it, Mr. L running around with his mask on. You never see it coming, you see. Oh Lord. Mr. L hopping into a battle and then a boo appears next to him.
You know what I find really weird?
What?
So the show that airs before Kamen Rider on TV in Japan is a magical girl show. And it's, I don't care. Get it off my screen.
Like, which kind of magical girl? Are we talking Madoka Magica or?
It's Precure. Literally Precure.
Oh God! Remember when there was like that American Magic Girl show they tried to make, and it was supposed to be like making fun of the idea of magical girls and parroting it, but it didn't go anywhere near as far as Madoka
Not
Magica.
gonna lie,
It was just super
I have
lame.
no idea what you're talking about because I have zero interest in that kind of stuff.
I don't blame you. You should
Yeah,
have zero
no.
interest in that stuff.
I just like my tokusatsu superheroes, man.
He stole my
kinda
hammer.
I kind of hate American adult animation because it's always so goddamn try hard, but at the same time, it's always so careful not to offend certain sensibilities that they know would be crossing the line.
Exactly.
I
Like,
like
we could
Smile
show-
and that's kind of
I
about
keep
it.
hitting I keep hitting the wrong friggin' button.
The embarrassing
You're finally
thing,
giving some damage.
I really liked Rick and Morty when it was new, but now I can't stand it.
Oh, everyone
Oh,
did.
same dude. Same dude.
I absolutely loved it when it was new, but now I can't stand it.
Yeah, that's absolutely fair.
Anything past season 2 is just no longer Rick and Morty.
It
Season
really
1 and 2, they weren't, great. It wasn't like a great show, but it was definitely in the category of good. But past that, oh my gosh. It's just a steady decline down there.
Mm.
Like, that show went from being a B- to being a D- very fast. Probably bordering on F at this point.
Mm. Well, thankfully, I would rather watch stuff like Ultraman. I actually really love Ultraman. I own way too many other shows on DVD and Blu-ray.
So, can you no longer use your hammer because it just got swiped?
Yeah.
Yep.
He swipes the hammer, and then for a couple turns, you can't use any hammer moves.
That's amazing. Next, he swipes your hand, and for a couple turns, you can't use the hand moves.
For a couple turns, Mario is just screaming and bleeding on the screen. Because his whole ass hand was swiped.
Oh.
For a couple turns, this game becomes very different very quickly.
He turns to Mario and says, "Join me, and together we can rule the Bean Kingdom."
I'll never join
I can't
you.
deflect. I'm stuck since now he has both our hammers. So I'm stuck taking a lot of damage. But happily, Mario was able to get his hammer back.
I was genuinely thinking he was just going to go ahead and kill you. Like the game just decided, yeah, you're dead now.
That's some Shin Megami Tensei stuff right there.
I've never played a Shin Megami Tensei game.
They're really good. Speaking with extreme bias, they're usually really good.
I admit, I have not played a JRPG since I was in high school.
I have to admit, I have not played a JRPG since Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story.
I've played
Tell me
Kingdom
I'm
Hearts
wrong.
2.
Tell me I'm wrong.
I think the last entry of that franchise I played was Strange Journey, and it's the best one in my opinion.
Yeah, no. For real though, the last JRPG I played was Pokemon Sun and Moon.
Same, actually, I think.
I like it, but I was also really disappointed by it.
I don't own a Switch, so I have not played Sword and Shield or Scarlet and Violet.
I have one, but I had no interest in playing Sword and Shield.
Fair.
I think was that I had played through a bunch of Sun and Moon and even built up a pretty solid semi-competitive team. And I was just like, nah, I'm good on Pokemon for a while unless they really wow me. Then Sword and Shield came out, and I was seeing like the announcement trailers, and I was like, wow, this looks horrendous. Can we stand here and talk for a second about the fact that Colosseum looks better than Sword and Shield?
Oh god, yeah.
Alright, so being totally for real, very honest, most of Sword and Shield does look better than Colosseum from a straight technical standpoint, but there are parts of Sword and Shield that look just as bad, which should not be the case considering that, Colosseum came out in like 2001, 2002, something like that? Oh, on the GameCube of all systems. And despite its technical limitations, I still hold that Colosseum looks absolutely fantastic due to a lot of effort being put into
2003, by the way. Colosseum,
2003, there we go. Yeah, a whole lot of effort was put into quality over quantity. Like, it's not a region that you could freely explore, but it does have quite a few towns, and each one of the locations you can visit, even if they're tiny, do look very nice. And because of that, it's just generally a very good-looking game, even when it shows its age on character models, textures, still looks fantastic due to just really good art direction. Meanwhile, Sword and Shield, dear God, character designs look good, and everything else is kind of just garbage.
Did you know that Sword and Shield actually reused a lot of the Pokemon models from Sun and Moon? Like, directly lifted them?
You mean all of them?
Not all of them. The majority of them.
There we go.
If you're gonna make a 3D Pokemon game so close to your previous one, of course you're going to just reuse a bunch of assets.
Oh no, you see, here's the thing. That would be totally forgivable. The bullshit is that they removed over half the Pokemon, claiming that they had done so in order to focus on making the ones that remained as high quality as possible. Which, no. Because it
They
seems like
reused models.
every single Pokemon they could reuse a model on, they reused a model on. In fact, some of them, it looks like, even with their Gigantamax forms, it's reused from Sun and Moon, which, god damn. And remember, Sun and Moon reused its models from X and Y, which means that these are some old-ass models that were intended for use on the 3DS.
Well, here's the thing. They did model them in pretty high fidelity, high polygon count.
The idea was to future-proof them.
They did think ahead a little bit. They kind of knew they were going to eventually, but...
Yeah, but the problem
on the 3DS,
is...
they are scaled down.
Yeah, and because of that, the 3DS has some pretty awful performance most of the time. Because those models are too high resolution for what it should be. But then, the fact that they end up reusing those models but then cut a bunch of Pokemon is
They're
just
too high
such a
res
load
for
of
3DS,
crap.
too low res for the Switch. Basically. I think.
That's just a
Hey,
load of
Zero,
crap.
what happened to the stream?
Oh
Yeah, I'd have to do it.
I have no idea how long. I have no idea how long it was out because I was still dealing with the boss fight.
It was like right at the end of the boss fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, right when you leveled up.
Right.
The problem is
cut
that
out.
I
I
didn't.
never heard you cheer.
Okay, I'm streaming.
Common Rider Geeks is about to start, so I'm gonna be back in a bit.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
Bye.
You have a good day.
See ya.
I'll be back in like 30 minutes.
For a second, I thought Nintendo copyright struck the stream while we were talking.
Wouldn't put it past them.
Yeah, but it just cut out. I got the final piece of the beanstar. Now you have all 4 pieces. Hurry, go back to the Bean Castle.
Your
No,
beanstar
but-
is now complete.
I'm not giving up, see? I still have one trick up my sleeve. Pulls the pin on the grenade.
Whew.
The problem is though, while he was saying that he was still underground, so he just blew up all the mole tunnels he made.
He just buries himself under a whole tunnel.
There we go. But yeah, but now I think I have run into a bit of an issue because that boss fight took forever. And I was doing like 0s and 1s to him and he was capable of healing using my items. So that's going to be a big problem.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that stash that did not help you there at all.
Nope. We're gonna have to figure out some kind of workaround for that.
Yeah, it honestly does seem like the best thing to do at this point would be to it would either be to level grind or find a way to get more peppers, because I had to use a red pepper in order to deal significant damage to him in a fast amount of time. I'm lucky. I was gonna say that's a situation where I'm happy that you all were talking for so long. Because I had nothing to say because I was stuck in the boss fight.
We're here for you, man.
Yeah.
There is one particular thing that since we're here in Chocola.
Yeah.
This is the place where you fight these spiky guys. That means you also have a chance of running into Golden Bean.
That's not good. Trying to find where to get the red peppers. It just says find in field. Uh-oh.
Fine.
In field.
Ah,
Just in
jeez.
a field.
Oh, well,
Says
that's
their
fan.
price is 400 coins, so seems like you can buy them, but it doesn't say where to buy them, and it implies that you can't buy them at all. So I don't know.
Gonna go ahead and save real quick.
Is that the buy price or the selling price?
That would make sense.